And who are you people? We're help intruders? Not again. Are you alright, Your Highness? I'm fine, but forget about me. Seize these intruders at once. Yes, Your Highness. Well, I finally managed to get through it, though Klaus didn't get any experience from that. And what's going to happen to us? And we're back in jail. Cress and Mint should be right at home here. I already told you, don't worry. They're bound to let us go once they realize the prince is back to normal. Or, you know, execute us if the king is under control too. This dungeon air is terrible for my skin. Oh, Jesus, Arch. Stop being such a kid. Treat them courteously during the audience with the king. The audience with the... Yes, my lord. I am Lungrum, court magic user of Alvanista. The king himself would like to ask some questions about what you were doing in his castle. No, I was not meant to lose. If that was the case, then I wouldn't have game overed 3 times. I was meant to win, and then get captured anyway. Because that's how Tales games work. You are to be released for the audience with the king. I knew it. Tell us what you were up to sneaking around the castle. You came to help the prince. Don't believe such nonsense. Silence, Laird. Shut up, kid. I want to hear what they have to say. We require the power of the magic arts. We've been scouring the land in search of more powerful spells. Why? To defeat Deos, who they say can only be harmed by magic. To defeat Deos? So you are merely a band of thieves who just happened to save Laird? I just wanted to set the record straight about whether you intended to help my son from the start. Regardless, I thank you from the bottom of my heart. I was under Deos' control? Is this true? It is. And because of that, we have not been able to join our ally in preparing for the coming war. I imagine that is actually what Deos had intended. What war? Surely you must have heard rumors during your travels. Our kingdom and our ally Midgards are on the brink of war with Deos. Yes, we're aware of the situation. As you feel that your quest for powerful spells is proving fruitful, I would ask that you lend your support in the coming war. We will. We found this on the body of that monster you killed. You should take it. Also, it's a magic arts book. Can I really keep it? By all means. The beast also had this. Take it. This is Gungnir. Spear said to have been made for the final battle of the gods. It is yours now. Please come see us anytime, whatever the problem. Yay, we made royal friends. Going to cut to the chase. You'd like a pass for exploring the Morlia mineshaft. Why? Surely you're not intending to go on a treasure hunt. No, we're not. The ring for making a pact with the moon spirit Luna is in that mine. At least that's what we've heard. Very well, you shall have it. Pick up the pass at the city's Adventurers Guild tomorrow. I'll return to the lab now, Your Highness. I'm going back to my room. Friggin' brat. Garnet Pact Ring, Gungnir, and Serrano Fragment. And he's going to be dead for a little while. Gungnir. Cool. Hold up. Hold up. Oh, her reverse doll is gone. What does the Black Onyx do? They don't give you any, like, descriptions on what these things do. Increases at max HP. And unidentified, so there's identifications. I don't feel very comfortable with that. And I'm glad they removed it in later games. Garnet. Packed Rain reduces fire-based damage. Miracle Gel. Serrano Paragon. One of the books of magic, a forbidden book, sealed away beneath a certain library. Okay. So that's for what's-his-face. And a question mark rod. So there's identification. Fitting. This is a very small castle. That is a single bed. The king must be very lonely. Sure. Yes. Game of... I don't know what that is. Players take turns removing stones from a pile. The person who takes the last stone loses. You can take up to 3 stones on each of your turns. Also, you can't skip your turn. You must take at least 1. But don't think too long because there's a time limit. Okay. Sure. I thought I was supposed to be the last one to remove one from the pile. That is what I did. The little fuck. Sure. 3 types of books you and your friends need. There are secret skill books for swordsmen to learn new skills, spell books for magic users to learn new spells, and magic arts books. The last type of books is used by summoners for research purposes, and sometimes they are used as a magic weapon. Okay. For several decades, Midgard has been researching a new power to replace magic. It's known as Magitech. Magi technology. No, most of the original art for Cecil is not manly. Today. A certain group of wicked people spread poison across the land. They're trying to dominate the world with their poison. The moon spirit descended to the earth in an attempt to thwart their plan. The moon's light was the source of power for other spirits, and so they were captured by the wicked people on one moonless night. Those people were some king or other and his followers. Can't remember the rest of the story. Sorry. Why is that? I don't know. I couldn't tell you. Lady, pissing me off. Move. Don't just stand there. I can't get past you. Thank you. Okay. Pathing for these NPCs is terrible. No shit, it's a library. Thank you, Captain Obvious. Probably, yeah. I need to go back to town. Hey, it's the two that eloped. Oh yeah, that's right. There's absolutely nothing here that I want to buy because it's all super expensive. I need to find the apothecary, and there it is. I need more stuff for resin and shit. I was looking for, yeah. I needed items. And I'm going to continue to, like, desperately need a variety of recovery items until Mint learns how to res and not die herself. What's this house? Cool. What are you? A bush baby. It barked. Weird. Back in. I forgot to go to the inn. Bush baby, yeah. Bush babies are interesting little creatures, and they have enormous eyes. Some people think they're really adorable and want to keep them as pets. I'd prefer to own a sugar glider, personally. A sugar glider or a bearded dragon. Those would be cool. Hey, there's a thing here. Hi, Krabby. I did it! Oh, right. Jesus! I have to go back to town. I wonder if I'm tired or something. Thank you, Arch. I'm thinking the next Tales game that I'm gonna run is gonna be either Tales of Eternia or Tales of the Abyss. Both of which are quite good, and the voice acting quality is greatly improved. I love Abyss, so I will agree with you on that one. I'll save Eternia for later. I'm gonna sleep here again, recover everybody's magic and shit. Tales of Eternia is a pretty good story, although I'd have to learn how to friggin' piano grip my computer keyboard in order to do some of the inputs that are required for that game. Sure. Yeah! Demonic Sword Rain is awesome! That was totally worth. Nice. So now Demon Fang and Sword Rain are the two that I have to find. Sakuraba? Sure. Kikurin. I'm not hitting on you, you vain bitch. Who's your favorite character in Abyss? Tales of the Abyss, who's your favorite character? that's new. Hey, I love Jade. Jade's my favorite for sure. Because you first encounter him and he's really OP. Not only that, he verbally assassinates just about anybody, and he does it with a smile on his face. What's the French toast do? Oh, restores 20% of HP and cures poison. Cool. Yeah, not only is Jade a great character normally, but as I've said before, in pretty much every Tales game, magic is utterly broken and unbalanced, so once Jade learns a few decent spells, it's easy mode. The bad folk, they stuck Luna into a deep dark dungeon after moonlight. This caused poison to spread around the world, slaying humanity. Of course, this also included the bad people. The entire world was not destroyed, however. Some people created a magical force field that kept the poison out. Centuries came and went. The band of survivors grew as time went on. Eventually, they were enough of them to form a kingdom. But that's all I know. Sorry. Damn you, Krabby. I don't think I want to go to Freyland. Oh, dang it. Talked to him a second time. I like Tales of the Abyss a lot, but Luke in the first arc bothers the crap out of me. This is literally the first time I've ever seen something like that enforced. Oh god, there's gnomes in here. Hey, I gathered them all up for you. Awesome. And it only hit like one person. You need to learn how AoEs work. Ooh, a treasure chest. I can't carry anymore, huh? Whoops. What's this? There is a lever here. Sure. Stop. What gives? Yeah, I think I'll have to agree with you on that. Ash had too many issues to like. Although the other members of the anti-party I really did like. Just from the perspective of fighting them, they were kind of cool. Oh, I lost. I lost the first time. Because at some point in time, when I get a hold of a spellcaster in a Tales game, most of the time, in this one I wouldn't, but maybe later, most of the time when I get my hands on a caster in Tales game, I just start using the caster. No, you got that reversed. Ooh, that went well. Yes. Interesting. Ooh, there's a chest hiding back here. Stairs to level 3. Oh, well, that's not a good sign. Because I don't know if you've noticed, but Jade likes to beat the crap out of Dist, and not in an affectionate way. So essentially, Jade makes fun of Dist for liking him. Luke's original body gave out, and he wound up inhabiting Ash's body because Ash died. His body was fine, but Ash himself died. There's, like, there's a, like, if you go, if you go to certain places in the game, you find out about the replicant research that was done. And, you learn about the fact that replicants can actually assume the body of the other person in extreme situations. Yes, his body was fine though, for the most part, because Luke was made up pretty much entirely of the 7th phonon. It would make sense if fusing with Ash's body healed it, since the 7th phonon is used for healing. But it wasn't just Ash that he used the body of. One of the lines that he uses at the end of the game suggests that he also borrowed some vitality from what was left of Van. Because what he specifically says to Tyr when she says, "Why are you here?" because she thinks it's Ash. He answers her by saying, "This place has a nice view of Hod," which is something that only Van would say. And then he says, "And I also promised someone," which is basically him saying, "I'm not Ash, I'm Luke." A lot of people die in that game. Let's not even kid ourselves. I guess, like, allowing Luke to live was their little moment of levity at the end, because so many people wound up dying at the end. I did a few side quests. I've never completed all of them, but I've done a few of them. Some of them are fun. Like the Devil's Arm side quest, that one's great. I like that one. Can't wait until I get a spirit bracelet. Devil's Arms. It's the Ultimate Weapon side quest. But the Ultimate Weapon side quests, the Ultimate Weapons in Tales series, are a little unique. They're not the Ultimate Weapons simply by equipping them. They become the Ultimate Weapons by kill count. The strength of the weapons increases by the kill count of a specific character. So it's a really good weapon if you've gotten a lot of kills with a character, but not so good if you haven't been using them all that much. Well, there goes Mint. The Devil's Arm side quest is quite involved, but there are a lot of Tales games that have a big, long, and involved side quest like that. I've used Natalia towards the end of the game. I have 2 dedicated spellcasters. I put a meleeer in to interrupt spellcasters on the other side, and then I play as Jade. So then it's like you have mass heals to hit everybody, and then focused healing to heal up one person a lot. First aid! Most people did. You're not alone. I used Luke a lot on my first playthrough as well, because he was actually a really good meleeer. First aid! That, and I learned like a lot of the Field of Phonon transformations for a lot of Luke's abilities. So Luke turned into a little damage dealing machine until I got really good with Jade. Well, I mean, they certainly hinted that she could have, because of the event where she's opening all the passage rings and it was causing a lot of damage to her body. I admit, when I first played the game, I did think that Tyr might die. Because one of the things I really enjoy doing, particularly in like some of the later Tales games, is getting new costumes for everyone, which requires side questing. Yeah, and he would have. Luke would have died. If not for like the last minute events that occurred in the story, Luke would have died. Yeah, I think they realized in this game, after this game, that they need to like give you a counter for how often you've used your moves. Because there simply isn't one in this, so I can't keep track of what abilities I need to be using. Ow. Ow. That was my original experience with Final Fantasy VII, and I raged hardcore. I mean, I was really sad, and then I was angry, because, spoiler alert, one of your party members dies. And it's after you gather all of the... I mean, like, if you use her, like you're supposed to, like I did, because all of her limit breaks are super overpowered. Then, you know, you invest a boatload of time into leveling up all of her limit breaks and getting her ultimate weapon and making her amazing, and then she's gone forever. I was so angry. First aid! First aid! Let me go up here. Oh, that's level 2. That's right. Yeah. That actually, like, trained me to, like, level all of my characters up in RPGs as evenly as I can. Because you never know when one of them's gonna leave and you're gonna get forced to play with somebody you don't usually play with. I'm actually mildly curious if there's an arena in this game, because that was something that was fairly signature in all of the Tales games that I played, is that there was always a coliseum, and the prizes were always pretty awesome. I won! Okay, there we go. Boop. So, do the enemies scale to your level, or is it that your levels don't mean garbage, you have to purchase stuff to make your characters stronger? Ah. I'm gonna take you with me. If I can. Nope. Can't take her with me. Okay. Hard to explain? That's actually a good thing if you can't summarize it. That means it's interesting. Okay. Well, I'm level 4. Doing good so far. Ooh, new enemies. Let's go mess them up. Ow! Oh, man. God, he hits like a truck. Okay, there's quite a few typos in this, so I'm going to try and... So imagine if cross-combat fucked Pokemon and Tails, and that's the way the game is. So it's a cross between Pokemon and Tails' battle system? Okay. So, let me see if I can't imagine what that's like. So, it's like turn-based. But it's on a screen like this? Or it's free roaming, but you only get so many moves you can use. Either way, I probably would get it if I played it. You make it sound very interesting. So Arc Rise of Phantasia might be a game that I play on here, because you're making it sound pretty cool. Yes. Well. Where does this go? Oh. Hello. I haven't eaten the spaghetti yet. I don't have any pasta, though. Okay, so it was kind of like the second thought that I had for it. It sounds kind of cool, though. Okay. Guess what time it is? First aid! I bet there's something in this room somewhere. Okay. Now this is like literally the first instance I have seen of this game holding your hand at all. Oh, that's pretty cool. I like the sound of that. So, like, you only have so many actions that you can take in a single turn. But if you play your cards right, you could do a whole load of damage. Up, up, down, down, left, right, left, right. And that would make sense. The stronger the attacks or abilities are, the more that it would require, the more effort it would require to use. Whoops. Up, up, down. Oh. Now, I've seen, like, variations of that kind of a battle system before, and it's usually pretty cool when it's done right. Yeah, a lot of the way that combat works in this game is shown by the limited by the hardware that it was originally made on. It could be any number of things. Okay, so I have a statue. Yeah. Yes, please kill that one, because I'm currently surrounded and can't do anything. Not sure what I'm doing with this statue, though. I got all those. Probably have to get that door open before I can do anything with the statue. I like games like that, and there are a few like that. Tales of Symphonia is like that. When you learn a new skill, it doesn't cost anything to use the first time that it's used. And you actually, I don't remember if you know in like Tales of the Abyss, but you learn the skills organically. So if you used the predecessing skill enough, you'll spontaneously use the next level up of it in the middle of a fight. What'd you learn, Mint? Yes! She's learning stuff that can help in fights. Ooh, a save point. I don't have pasta. Okay, sandwiches. Egg and cucumber sandwiches. You know, it might not be too bad if you use toast instead of just regular old bread. Yeah, the limitations of the hardware for this game was the fact that they literally have to stop everything in order to cast basic spells. Ooh. What's this? Oh, shortcut. Cool. Okay, so I have to make it all the way down to level 9 before I can make use of this. But I do have a path that leads all the way back up now. Yep, I figured. Cool. I like that they had something akin to dual text in Tales of the Abyss with the Fields of Phonon changes. And I actually spent a lot of time trying to figure out as many of them as I could on my own without looking it up. Ooh. It's dark down here. And there's frogs. Ooh, guest fighters. That's kind of cool. Which one cures paralysis? I can't remember. No, that cures poison. Come on, you just ate. What, you're not still hungry? Don't be like that. First aid, first aid, first aid, first aid. Arch rides on a broom. She's a witch. Can we burn her? Oh. Oh. She can fly. Come on. Oh, that was an effective use of my time. Not sarcastic either. It's super effective. There's a person down here. Teach me Flash. Acid rain. Okay, sushi cures petrify. Most of these cure poison, which is interesting. So, there's a fight here. I do like the idea of food and recipes and stuff as a little minor thing that you can do in these games. In later games, poison is not so. In later Tales games, poison isn't like such an easy thing to get rid of. It's only like one of the recipes that actually gets rid of it. Sushi gets rid of paralysis. No, petrify. Hey, French toast, what do you get rid of? Poison.